Cyberpunk 2077. It's free real estate. Skip it up and that up. So the fastest clip notes ever on Cyberpunk 2077. It's been a shit show ever since it's been released, and the game is a mess basically on every single platform. They lied about it. Then they put out an apology, and they wouldn't let reviewers actually use their own footage because the game is a buggy piece of crap. Close to it anyway. Well, the game is so bad and was handled so poorly by CD Projekt Red. Remember a couple days ago, the whole thing with, oh, you could get a refund from Sony. Sony says you can't get a refund from him. Then they had a heated phone call, and then Sony was like, yeah, sure, they could get refunds on Cyberpunk, but we're also taking the game off the store so no one could buy it because kiss our asses. Summarizing and paraphrasing what Sony said, but I'm sure it was probably along those lines. Well, due to all this, CD Projekt Red may be facing class action lawsuits. This comes from PCGamer.com. I will read it to you, then we'll discuss. Want to see more? There's links below in the description. In looking to the future, the New York Times mentions that lawyers and investors in Warsaw are circling the situation, contemplating a class action lawsuit against the company. That's in reference to a post by Mikołaj Orzechowski, a partner in the Polish firm Mikołaj Orzechowski, who is apparently also an investor in CD Projekt Red, who writes, according to Google Translate, "We are currently analyzing together with the law firm's team the grounds for bringing a class action together with the notification of the possibility of committing a crime under Article 286 of the Penal Code, misrepresentation in order to obtain financial benefits." Meanwhile, a press release from New York firm Wolf Hadelstein, Adler, Freeman, and Hertz LLP, why are law firms' names always ridiculous, has announced that it is too investigating a potential securities class action lawsuit against CD Projekt Red SA and calls for investors who have incurred losses to make contact. To CD Projekt Red, probably to the publishers who it's always 99.9% their fault who really pushed this game out the door. What did you expect? Did you expect people to go, oh, this game is broken and barely playable and runs at like 15 to 22 FPS on my PS4? I'm not going to say anything. Now, look, like Digital Foundry said, if it was just like frame rates going all over and low frame rates, there are a lot of people on their base console who be like, look, it's playable enough. I don't care. But the game is broken. I've seen the footage. Now, I own it on PC. I own it on my Series X. I haven't had time to touch it yet, but I've seen it on the base consoles, and it's brutal. And I'm hearing that there's issues. Like I said, I just did a video before this. On PC, your save file goes over 8 megabytes. It gets corrupted. You can never get it back. And they might patch it in the future. CD Projekt Red said they might patch it. Not that they will, that they might. 8 megabytes for a game where it's all about crafting and customization. I understand it's not like saving textures and asset files. It's just a save file. The game will know what to put on your character, but it doesn't matter. 8 megabytes, 2020. Seriously? What are you doing, CD Projekt Red? This game needed more time. I don't care that it was first announced in 2013, and I'm honestly kind of glad this is happening. Maybe CD Projekt Red will be made an example, and other companies will think twice about doing this. Probably not. Probably not. But maybe some will. And like I've said before, everyone looked at CD Projekt Red as the pro-consumer company. Everyone looked at them as they don't like DRM, they don't like this, they don't like that, and they release free DLC, they're so pro-consumer, and all of that goodwill you just flush down the toilet. Can they make a comeback? I would say there's a 70% chance, if not a little bit higher, but people are not going to forget this for a very long time, especially because the game is one of the most hyped games, I would say, ever. So long as there's more disasters like this, I'll keep talking about it because, one, I'm interested in it, and two, like I said earlier in this video, it's free real estate. That's a Tim and Eric reference, by the way. I would say don't buy Cyberpunk 2077 right now on any platform, except Stadia. Who saw that one coming? Have a good Sunday.
You blew it. Hey, if you enjoy my content, consider becoming a Review Tech USA member. I'll have a link below in the description. I live stream now on this channel all the time, and it gives you access to cool emoticons to use as well while I live stream. Again, link below in the description. Thank you for your continued support.